Good morning. Checking the mic. Checking the mic. Good morning. Checking the mic. Checking the mic. So loud. How you doing? Saturday morning. I'm going to be on for an hour, just 1 hour, and I may be back later this evening, I think. But yeah, new game. Let's have a quick swig of tea. I've got a fresh cup of tea, and what are we doing? We are take a look at this game now. Do you know it's hard work trying for me to try and understand where my channel is heading because we've got the trucking locked in. That's now Tuesday, Thursday. Keep moving this all around, and then obviously we've got the Wild West. But I really dig, like, obviously we dropped Tactical Thursday, which Tactical Thursday we dropped Battlefield 6, and we dropped the Tom Clancy game. I didn't pick up the Metal Gear game. Good morning, Duality. Hope you're well. I was just talking about my channel. It's so difficult. Just trying to sort of understand, because I want my channel to be locked in genres, and that's just a me thing, right? And for it to have an identity, and I love the trucking and the Wild West stuff, and I was like, and I think the algorithm really, you see a lot of channels just doing purely like Need for Speed or Asquad Gaming, like purely doing first person shooters and stuff like that. So, but to be a variety channel is either you're a variety channel or you're not, and I really dig your channel because I was watching you do like hardcore playthroughs, and I was digging your Uncharted playthrough and really enjoyed it, although I think you chose hard rather than what was the next one? Brutal. I think it was Brutal. I was watching it, and so I've sort of I did Biking Sunday and road trips and things. So I think I'm going to do so genre. And when I've had my eye on this game for a little while, and I was like, okay, I want to pick up this game, and I'm excited to sort of to share it, talk about it, because God knows I can talk. And I thought, no, this loosely falls into the road trip genre, the bikes and the cars. So here we are. And I think I'm on the final stage. Now, I've been playing the game about half an hour. And I think, I'm not sure, but I reckon a run takes you about 30 minutes. Crushing is hard, then Brutal, and Crushing, that's right. I remember watching it, but it was a great video, and and it's great to see you back as well. So yeah. So to this game, it cost me, I reckon the deluxe version was $17.99. My first impressions are, from the get-go, before we get into it, my first impressions are that I wish I could drive more parts, because you'll see that in a second. You drive the map, if that makes any sense. So that's my first disappointment. There's also quite a bit of pop-in. I was having a race, and I was doing quite well, and then suddenly this bus just appeared, like this bus literally popped in on the other side of the road coming at me, and I hit it square on, and I didn't see it in the distance, and the trees are popping in a little bit, and it's like, considering it runs in black and white, you'd think that you'd optimize this game a bit better. Also, it's been on the PC for now a year. I think it's been on the PC. So that's my takeaway at the moment. My takeaway from it is that there's pop-in. You don't get to drive all of the driving aspects, and yeah. But apart from that, it's not bad. $17.99, $14.99, 15 quid. I think it could be worth a crack for people who like Driver, on the run, that kind of thing. Need for Speed on the Run was one of my favorite games. But let's get into it. So I think I might be on the final stretch, but let me have a swig of tea before I get down to that. But thank you for joining me on this Saturday morning. I'm going to be here for about an hour, I think. So let's see how this goes. So we're going to go into resume, As you drive up to the meeting spots, like I said, I think I'm on the final mission. You're almost surprised to find someone actually waiting for you in this forgotten corner of the world. Now this is read out, so you don't have to. It's been read out once, and now it's just on the screen. You can't see the driver, but the car seems familiar. It's probably the same model as yours. I think there's different models of cars, which I'm really looking forward to getting into. The duel will be fair. The greatest driver alive, well, not for long. You tell yourself with a smile. Suddenly your opponent, or the opponent, rushes forward. The race is on. Let's do this. So, beat the best driver alive. Song minute 4:50. So you got 4 minutes 50 to do the race. Beat the best driver alive. Okay, so he's there in blue. I might have to turn it down on my headset actually. That's quite loud. But like I said, hopefully no cars pop in. On the inside, outside of this one, sort of has that driver-esque just between those two cars. Oh, bit of a corner coming up. We'll get on the brakes slightly. Wrong side of the road! Fuck! That's totally my fault. No, we're not going to do it. Come on, Katie. You've got a racing background. You'll be alright. Right, car outside. Running the inside of it. See if we can do it. We're gaining speed. He cropped that car over the crest. Woohoo! Up on the inside. What?
Think you can outsmart me? You're just flesh and bones, all alone in the universe. We both know your other half doesn't even love you. If they even exist, that is. Oh, what is it? You dare to disagree? Think someone can love you? Come on. We both know that's impossible.
Okay, roadblock?
Wait, what just... The voice. Did you lose? Between the questions popping up in your head, there's also a glimpse. Your past life comes to you. You were a racer, and a great one at that. A true champion. You've had everything. Fame, fortune, love. But your sheer stupidity ruined it. One night was enough for you to squander it all. One night, and you lost everything. Trapped in a burnout pit, crushed by guilt. You wanted to run away, and... There's more to that memory, but your time is up for now. You die.
So that's the end of the run. I couldn't even... I couldn't dodge. That really is the run, and we've got a run summary. So it looks like the game's going to take you about 30 minutes. Let's just catch up on chat. Did you pick up Car X as it was free on PS? Not sure if it was a bug, but we all grabbed it. Well, what? No, I didn't see that. Okay, I'm just going to screenshot the chat because I need to go and see. I do love a car game. But no, I did not see that duality. So there we go. So that's run summary. Let's have a look at it. Mr. Brightside. Finish. So that is the finish. I've got a trophy. Finish a single run with maximum good reputation. Your level of fame is high. Many people have heard about you. I sort of did an honourable run, I suppose. The general public has followed your story with interest, thrilled by its twists and turns. Reputation was very high. Public sees you as people's champion who travels across America, bringing help to the underprivileged. Yeah, I did do a good run, to be fair. You helped a woman. So this is... Actually, I won't do that. I'll just skip over this because that was my run. You met a strange hermit and chose people over solitude. You gave a figurine. You returned a locket to its owner. Yes, I did. You told a friendly cop. Cool. Okay, so I think we'll elusive hero. I wonder what we get next then. Well, I have another drink of tea, but I hope everyone is well. Like I said, I'm only on till about 20 past 10. Right. New quest, bet. More opponents in races. A new car, hot rod. Roadblocks, new threats. Okay, so does the game get harder as we go? Act 1. What are the rumours about you? Best friend. Probably that one. And family trauma. Death. On the road again. So trophy Act 2. So maybe Act 2 gets a bit tougher. Maybe. Not really sure. So press any button.
There's speed. A blinding glare. A car crash. The pain. Then you die.
As the Canadian Civil War closed the Mexican border.
The same nightmare. The same day. What's happening? That blue racer. Maybe he has the answers.
Okay, so literally it runs you right back to the start. This is what you see at the start. And off we go again. So we just relive the run. But I presume different opportunities. They say no two runs are the same. Nope. No. Great start. I know why I'm struggling. I'm supposed to be in the car. I might run it outside actually. Yeah, I did my first run, first person, so... But see, this bit feels quite good. But you'll see as the game goes on. That you sort of think, oh, you know, I want to drive those bits as well, you know, just chill out, like, you know... So we've got 40% left of this song. Slow up a little bit around these cars. Oh fuck. Now you do get damage to the car, so you do have to look after the car. Come on, Katie, we can do better than this. So take this right here. The sound of that American growl there. Detour. Straight over maybe. Yep. I think I can hear cops, not sure. So I think all the driving should be like this, just so you're chilling out as you drive, because the highways are sort of like It's not as if like you're going to recognize driving through Indiana.
Breaking news!
I normally cut her off because she does my head in. So you kind of, it goes like this, right? So no revives. It's a fairly good run.
The Interstate Jackalope, on the road once again, on your own as always. You wonder about the most important person in your life, your best friend, your life partner.
So yeah, so it has you get these choices of like, you know, who was your first love, or you know, how was that first love, and then there's something about like I don't know, just silly little choices really that kind of tune in maybe to your life and stuff. But and it gives you this sort of multiple choice, but it has no really any impact really, apart from just a running story loop, if you like. So you wonder about the most important person in your life, your best friend, your life partner. So we'll go Anu straight away, okay?
You knew right from the start the intimacy between you two was special. So you gave your other half time to get to where you were. And when it finally happened, it was all you ever wanted. Time to go now.
Okay, so we'll move out. So here's probably 50% of the game. So you have to zoom into the map, right? Is it zoom in? Is it going to talk me through it? So, and you get, we'll come to this and I'll sort of explain what's going on. But, so you can, I can't rest because there's no option to rest, because normally bottom left hand corner there'll be like right or left on the D-pad. But if I push down, I can explore, right? So you get this, sometimes you get stories, a glimpse from the road, the witch's card, which I've not seen this one.
The amusement park must have been abandoned years ago. Still, you decided to go past the turnstiles. Why? You're not exactly sure. The place seemed quiet and safe. Maybe that's why. You follow the strong smell of incense and find a seer's tent. There's no one inside. Only one thing left behind. A single tarot card. You freeze. There's a deeper meaning to it. It symbolizes...
Okay, so we stumbled upon a amusement park that's been abandoned for years. We decide to go through anyway, and we find this tarot card. So what does it mean? An illusion or taking action? Well, I think because this game's quite an illusion, let's go with that.
It's the devil. You break into a cold sweat.
Leave the card or take the card? I'd probably leave the devil. Yeah, let's not take that card with us. So our destination is here this time, which is very similar to last time actually. So I'm curious whether we get different destinations across the US. So it looks like we got Texas here, LA, I'm not sure what that would be, but TX maybe Texas, I'm not sure. So we're going to head down here. So you get to choose the path. Now where are we to? So we can go down south to Indianapolis or Indiana, which is where I went before. Or I'm going to head across to Illinois. I think this time, I know we want to head south, but I think I'm going to head initially to Illinois and then start heading south. So let's choose that road. And so you've got this. This is a shame this bit's not driven. So I can control the speed on the bottom left-hand corner of the speedo. Now we don't want to go above 70 because the police meter in the bottom left-hand corner will go up slowly. So you want to stay beneath the speed limit. I stayed beneath the speed limit and didn't really have a problem with it, to be honest. So, but you do get these little stories along the way, which does sort of break it up. I do wish that you could drive the map.
Shelters were necessary for our protection, but in reality, they were built to keep us in constant fear and to ramp up defense spending. Today, they're nothing but empty, long-forgotten monuments to the Great War that never was, yet terrorized the entire generation. This one, however, has been converted into a store, Or maybe a treasure trove?
Okay, so said the shelters were necessary for our protection, but in reality, they were built to keep us. So, what sort of shelter would that be? Not nuclear, surely. Oh, the Great War, the long forgotten Great War. Sorry. So let's continue.
The shabby sign out front didn't exactly inspire hope, but now you have to admit it was pretty accurate. The girl running the business does indeed seem to have it all.
Okay, we can buy speed. Now, money is pretty tight in this game. I don't need a repair kit. Buy speed and a repair kit. Should we buy something from her? No, I don't think we need nothing. We'll just bid her a good day. I think. So we're back to this map, and like I said, I just wish you could drive this bit. So you just have to watch this little map. You've got the speedo on the bottom left hand corner, and you sort of like just L2, R2, just to keep your speed sort of around. And then you get another glimpse of a story. I'm glad it's less than 20 quid. I think it's good.
For a sip of soda. You had no intention of laughing at the kid, his stupid mask and his stupid cape, but you did. The situation escalated.
Wow, he just stood there in his pants and a cape and a mask. Okay.
Now you're standing in the corner of a wrestling ring located in a defunct cold room in the back of a convenience store. A 12-year-old lion glares at you with rage. His friends are chanting, "Fight, fight, fight." You can easily win the fight and the money. You can also lose, because why would you beat a 12-year-old kid in front of his potential future girlfriend?
Why are we even in the ring? Do you know, I'm old school, and like, you know, if kids get cocky, I'm not saying you got to go and beat them to a pulp, but I'm just saying, like, you know, with a video game, sometimes you just got to beat them, right? We find ourselves in this ring with this 12-year-old. So I'm gonna win, alright? You gained a negative reputation. That's fine. Decreasing your reputation will make encountering black market in cities more likely and unlock occasional. So I think sometimes you need to do a good and a bad run, maybe. So again, we're heading down to Illinois. Put a bit of speed up. So the minute you start rolling into 100 miles an hour, look, we're flying now. But you got to watch the police, you know. Oh, let's get that back up to 60, somewhere between there, 60 and 70, something like that. So I think we made it to Illinois. We can explore. Got $17 of cash, so we're okay. I need a favour. I'll owe you $10 if you take this to Fort Smith, Arkansas. So it's kind of on the way. Let's have a look at it. So if we come down through south, yeah, we can drop that parcel. I don't know if you can see that on the old map. So there we go. We can zoom in. So we're in Illinois at the moment. So if we head south and then go across this one here, we can drop that parcel at Arkansas, and then we can still head down to our destination. So let's grab this one, and I guess we've got to choose a route. Yeah, we want to head south, so down to Illinois. So again, bring your speed up to between 60 and 70 beneath the red line. 60 and 70 beneath the red line. Okay, so we made it to Illinois, is that right? And we'll explore. A glimpse from the road. His own funeral.
You meet Jake next to an immobilized Greyhound bus. When he asks for a ride to his own funeral, you can't exactly refuse. His foster parents just about tolerated him. They didn't even notice when he ran away 3 weeks ago. When a hiker discovered a little person's body completely mauled by a bear, everyone assumed it was him.
Okay, you meet Jake next to an immobilized Greyhound bus when he asks for a ride to his own funeral. What? You can't exactly refuse. His foster parents just about tolerated him. They didn't even notice when he ran away 3 weeks ago. When the hiker discovered a little person's body completely mauled by a bear, everyone assumed it was him.
Jake offers you his driver's license. Don't need it anymore since I'm dead and all. Still need cash, though. It'll take a bit of work to fake it, but you're pretty sure the cops will fall for it.
So I can buy it. Reputation too high. Manipulate Jack into gifting you the license. No, I don't want to lose money. No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, so again we choose our thing. Now this will be going back to, you got these red lines, which is fear. You don't really want to go back there. So we're definitely heading south, aren't we? We're heading down to Arkansas to drop off that package, which is here. So I guess we could, yeah, we can do this run. Down to St. Louis. So again, you want to keep your speed about just below 70, something like that, between 60 and 70. I've had no problem with keeping my speed beneath the speed limit. It's a shame you can't drive that bit. A glimpse from the road, a chill race. Oh, are we going to have a race now?
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
Okay, by completing chill race, I like this, you can gain focus, reduce wanted level, or stop fear for a while. Accept chill race music only. Definitely not the talk radio because it's terrible. Reject chill race, no negative consequences. No, I want to do the chill race. It's exactly what I wanted from a road trip. Like, you know. Yeah, we'll just chill out. If this is. So I'm hoping we get some cool cars. I mean, this one is quite cool. This is sort of up my street, really. This is very similar to the sort of old school Chevrolet type look, you know, 70s. Maybe if there's a pickup truck, I might be really swaying. So yes, I'm just going to chill out. I wish it wouldn't. I wonder if I can go into options a second. When you push brake, the camera seems to zoom in on the dash, and that's quite annoying. So I'd like camera shake off, because can I get to it? Hang on a second. No, I can't get it. That's unusual. No. Alright then. No, the controller is fine. Oh, what have we got here? Balance. I just left that as normal. What? I can have a manual gearbox. Oh, I might have to have a look at that. Hold on. Controls. Layout. Oh, of course it will be on the X and circle for shift. I prefer the. I wonder if you could remap that for Gears. I would really be up for that. I'd sort of yeah. Why couldn't they change the handbrake and the skip button for X and circle and have the gearing on R1 and L1? That would make far more sense to me. But it looks like I can't change that. You'll see when we brake, it zooms. It's like your head kind of pops forward, I suppose. So this is fairly chill. But why can you drive like, the map like this? I don't mind it as black and white. It doesn't bother me. It's part of the game aesthetics and. Yeah. Car engine sounds pretty good. The rumble of the V8. Got a gear shift there up into. Maybe I should give manual gears a go. That would be quite neat, actually. Should we give it a go? If we're going to do it, we could do it on a chill run. Automatic gearbox off. Right, X is down a gear. Just settle in third. Just relax for a minute. Maybe down again. Oh no, that's too low. Third. How many gears have we got? 4. Up in the 4th. Actually, it doesn't feel that bad. Actually, on the manual gears is not too bad. Leave it in 4th. That rumble as it just it's literally just sat there in 4th. You're off the throttle and the engine is just idling down the hill. Yeah, that's nice. I suppose if you drop it down to 3rd, you'd then be using the engine to brake as we come down. So we're not on the brake at all, and back on the throttle. That's nice. Like, this is part of the game where, like, I want to drive all of it, not just like look at a thing on a map, I want to drive the whole game, because this is chill. Up in the 4th. Yeah, that was a good move, moving to manual gears, because the manual gears just gives you a little bit of love for the car. It's a bit arcadey, of course it is. It's sort of like driver-esque type thing. And now it's over. God damn, I was just chilling. I was chilling on that, man. Take it easy, trophy. For once, let the story end well. No one dies of cancer. That's a bit fucking rough, isn't it? No one ends up in jail, blown to pieces, or divorced. Continue journey. So, a chill race completed. Choose reward. We can stop the fear, but I don't think the fear is near us. So we're sort of here in the red line. So our focus, top right hand corner, is pretty good. And our wanted level, which is where? Probably bottom left, maybe? Is our wanted level we don't need to reduce. So I might just stop the fear. Yeah, we'll run those red lines back a little bit. Hey, Rev It Up, how's it going? Yeah, do you know, it's I bought the deluxe version, but I don't know if you get much else for it, but you might get some extra cars. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be doing the speed limit thing. So on this part, you're on the map, and you kind of have to just L2, R2, and you've got to keep it beneath 70 miles an hour. If you do over 70, you end up getting in a police chase. So we're in, just coming into St. Louis now, and you get a few options here, so we want to explore. I'm good, yeah, I like the art style too. I gotta say, initially I was like, I wasn't put off by the art style, I like it. But then I played the game for the first, because this is my second playthrough. A single playthrough takes about 30 minutes. But apparently each playthrough you do is different, and this is different. It's different. And the map of United States is pretty big. We're on Act 2 at the moment. So that's how big the map is, and you can see how much I've explored. And I've got to say, for probably 15, 17 quid, it's not bad. Stick around, so we'll see what you think. But it's great to see you rev it up. And yeah, this, I don't know. Like, if this was 50, 60 quid, I'd be like, ooh, you know. But once you get into the concept of it, it's not bad. So we're going to explore. And you get these little kind of pockets of stories, if you like. Double Daring, a glimpse from the road.
The face of the man knocking on your window while you wait for the green light screams danger. So does his partner's. Hi there. In 10 seconds, a woman will cross the street, he says lazily, followed by a bald guy with eyes glued to her ass. Whatever happens after that, stay inside the car. Got it?
Okay, so you get these little trippets of story, which is pretty, I gotta say, I'm quite enjoying it. So the face of a man knocking on your window while you wait at the green light, would that not be waiting at a red light? Screams danger. So does his partner's. Hi there. In 10 seconds, a woman will cross the street, followed by a bald guy with eyes glued to her ass. Whatever happens after that, stay inside the car. Got it? So, alright, let's agree. We could warn him and sort of say, do you know who you're talking to? Or, that's going to cost me... Oh, I get $6. I'll take the money. I could do with buying some stuff as free the road trip, actually. So, I'll agree. Okay, let's play his game.
10 seconds pass. Then everything happens so quickly. Bullets fly. The bald guy dies and the woman catches a stray bullet. No witnesses, says the mobster, and aims at you. Run.
10 seconds pass, then everything happens so quickly. Bullets fly, the bald guy dies, he's on the floor, and the woman catches a stray bullet, but she's not dead. No witnesses, says the mobster, and aims at you. Can we run him down? Just continue. Okay. Okay, so next time that story comes around, you could perhaps choose a different outcome, maybe. I'm not sure. Anything like the movie No Country for Old Men, I'm running a red light. Right, yeah. Okay, so we've got this parcel to drop off, and the parcel drop off is here. Now, you get to choose your route. We can head to Kansas City, but we don't want to do that. So you move with the left stick, and you choose a direction. So we want to go to Joplin, so we can come south. Or we could come down to Memphis and then head left. But I think, oh, actually, I've just noticed that there's money on this route. We've got money, a microphone, and a story. But this one here, we've only got 2 stories and a microphone. Let's take the money. Now, let's run down to Memphis and then we'll come left across and drop off that package. So again, you're back to this map and you just watch this car trickle down the map. And I think this is the weakest point of the game, really, because you've got to just keep it beneath 70 so you don't attract the police. Memphis, please. Oh, did I choose Memphis? I'm not sure. Yes, we're going to Memphis. Yeah. There's a street race ahead of you. $11 awaits if you can win. Yes, we always want to take part in races. Of course we do. So, we've got a song. Song time is 2 minutes 40. Let's do this. $11. I always want to be driving my car. But for the price point, I reckon this is a good crack. Okay, roadblock on the left. First person seems... You can run it in third person if you want. But the controls... Oh, of course we got gears. I forgot that. Let's just drop this down a bit. Whip at the inside of this truck. There's a car on the inside. Up into fourth. Yes, manual gears is definitely the way to go, I think. There's the car. Is he spun down a couple?
Interstate Jackalope. I bet I'm faster than you.
Yep. Up in the fourth.
You may have overtaken me now, but the race ain't over yet.
Okay, so I don't know what this yellow car is up in front, but we'll
It's you, me, and the song on the radio.
keep the hammer down. Oh, down to third. Get on those brakes. Find up on it. No! Up in the fourth. Love it. Is there a racing tip? Pink slips. Yeah. So we're in top gear. We only got 4 gears here. We're as flat as we can go. 130 guess kilometers an hour. Don't know if I can catch that car. I'm just going to stay flat as I can up over this crest. I can't really see the road. Oh, we come no! Fuck! Can't get back on because of the reservation. Down to third. Shit! On the outside of this bloody truck. So we've got Chantel up ahead. It's quite a tough race, actually. Yeah, didn't do so well that time, I don't think. Might catch them. Laurie. Keeping it flat.
Why is everyone so obsessed with you, Jackalope? You're not special. You're just a scared kid.
15% left on the song.
Oh, shit. You're the Interstate Jackal.
Yeah, we've got him. Oh, up on the inside. I think that might be first now. Woohoo! Down to third, just as we come around this corner. Up into fourth. Oh my god!
I'll be fast next time.
So you will shouting over the car, sorry, very smooth graphics. Yes, not bad, is it? I reckon this is worth 20 quid all day long. I mean, crikey, you can buy a bad takeaway for 20 quid, you know. Continue journey, let's do that. You won the race, your reward is $11. So we won the race, perfect. Okay, so we're now back to this map, which is a shame this is not the chill part of the drive. You know, we did that chill drive. So let's have a bit of speed. I never listen to the microphone because if you pick up this game, you'll know what I mean. The radio station, the woman talking, she's just really condescending and quite rude and quite horrible, really. Oh, that's a cop, look, I've seen that. We drove past a cop, all right, into a story. There we go. But yeah, it's a fun Friday night game, isn't it?
Stopping
I think,
by
you know.
the smoking crater, you expected to find a space rock, not a bruised teenager in a tattered cape. The girl smiles dimly. This may sound odd, but I need to use your car battery, she mumbles with a strong Irish accent.
I'm a sucker for the Irish accent, I gotta say. She wants to use the car battery. I'm intrigued. What have we got then? But what the... Huh? Let's go, huh?
Before you manage to collect your thoughts, the girl stands up, brushes past you, pops the hood and touches the battery connectors. In exchange, for what exactly? She offers you some rest or a golden coin. Your choice.
Now, I haven't rested for a while, so I'm gonna rest. Oh, the car condition will be going down. Oh, so it looks like she's gonna knacker my car either way. So I either get a knackered car and $10, or a knackered car and max focus. So apparently, what's the battery? I don't know. I think it's just a very strange story, but it's interesting. It's different. You know, it's odd. It's quirky. So I think I'll take a rest because I've not rested on this trip. So let's have it. The car condition is top right hand corner. So you can see the car condition is just over half. So we're okay. The car's in decent nick. Bear in mind I've crashed it a couple of times. So down to Memphis, Tennessee. We explore. Wonder how many stories there is before it gets really repetitive. I'm not
You
sure.
met Sheila in a Japanese bar, half naked and armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny. She's a convict. It's the last night of freedom for her.
Okay, so you meet this woman in a Japanese bar. She's half naked, and she's armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny. Sounds perfect to me. She's a convict. It's the last night of freedom for her. So I'm not going to open up to her and give her my problems. I pride myself on being a good listener, because you know I can talk, right? So let's have a listen to see what she's got to say.
She's Jewish, born in Poland. Family immigrated when she was 10. Twin brother died in Nam. She's bulimic. Just broke up with Toxic Tom. Bless you, Mrs. Machete. You're at her place when she goes silent and gestures towards her bed.
Wow, so this is wife and 18 then, so you can have sex with her? I'm so gonna have sex with her. And we did. I should have cut to a little scene or something, shouldn't it? So what have we got left then? We can go to the shop, we can repair the car, or we can rest. Now, rest is focus, top right hand corner. Yeah, Robert. So I think we don't need rest because we're okay. We've just had sex. We can repair the car or we can go to the shop. I fancy the shop actually. What can we get here? So we can repair the car. Now, where's the fear? The fear is quite a long way away. So we're not pushed for fear. Fear is what chases you, and fear will end the game. So we don't need to stop fear. We don't need focus. You can see that ups your focus. We got full focus. So I don't think we need to buy anything. We've got $22. So I think we'll say no. We could repair the car. It will take 3 hours to repair everything. Let's do that. Oh, where's that fear coming? So look at it spreading down, that red fear. So you can see that it's approaching Tennessee. Bravery. It's just a game, isn't it? It's fun. Okay, so I think now we've got to choose our route. Now I've got to drop this package. And I've got to go in 10 minutes. That's going to be I don't think I'm going to make it. So we want to come across to Arkansas, to Little Rock, because we've got to drop off that parcel. If you can see that parcel in the centre of the screen. So we need to do that. And then we need to head south down to our final destination there. And that'll be my second run. But this run's been a bit longer, to be fair, because we've sort of been, you know, doing a couple little side jobs. So again, it whips to this this map where you just got to kind of keep it between 60 and 70. I haven't felt the need to speed on this particular part. The fear has not really caught up with me that much. I suppose you would if you got caught up in a story and, you know, truckers. Okay, a glimpse from the road. But I reckon this is worth 20 quid of anyone's money.
Hustle and bustle, clouds of steam and smoke, roaring engines, a smell of oil, cheap beer, and good grill. You used to love these places. No wonder you immediately found a common language with 3 truckers occupying the nearby table.
Well, of course, we do Trucking Tuesday and Trucking Thursday. So we're in good company of the truckers there. Let's see where this takes us.
But one of them is drunk and quickly starts taunting you. You know his type, works too hard, doesn't earn enough, and thinks badly of himself. Is it really worth getting into a fight?
No, we'll just... Do you know, I've always thought the best thing with a fight is just walk away. Like, it's not, you don't need to prove yourself, you don't need to get hurt, just sort of say, man, you know, this is not my jam, like, you know. So I am going to run. You might stand and fight, I don't know. You ran away and avoided the fist fight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I I can swallow my pride. It's all about keeping the peace, man. Keeping the peace. Okay, so we're now in Little Rock. Entertain me. I'll give you £15 if you can reach Oklahoma City in 5 hours. Suddenly, this run is becoming much longer than my first run, which was half an hour. Forgive me, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I've just got a text, hold on. Okay, back to chat. So yeah, so unfortunately I'm not going to finish this run, which is a bloody shame. We'll just keep going until I've got to take a phone call. Entertain me, I'll give you £15 if you can reach Oklahoma. Well, where's Oklahoma City? Oh, it's doable. So it means that we can run to Oklahoma and then we can go south to a drop-off point. So we can achieve that. Right. So again, oh, spinny. So you got, yeah, you sort of operate this speedo in the bottom left-hand corner. Are you the jackalope? I'll give you £13 if you can get me. Okay, cool. Let's do a road race. So, racing against Corey. I mean, this is definitely the best bit, isn't it? I wonder if they've dropped some DLC for it or open up a little bit, you know, because it's not bad. Watch that incoming car. Music's alright. Roadblock. I would love to see some jumps on this. Oh, of course, we're manual gears, aren't we? Up into fourth. Sorry about that. Detour. Here we go. It's a detour. Is that a jump? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I really should not have done that. Oh, okay. Is Fear catching me? That's my first time for a detour. I wanted the kind of Dukes of Hazzard jump, to be honest. I think I'm going to have some fun with this game, you know. Back on the main road. And we're winning by the look of it. Down a gear. Up in the fourth. Yeah, the gears don't ask too much of you, to be fair. You literally slip in between maybe third, down to third, just to come around a corner. Stop it sort of spinning out, otherwise you're going to carry too much speed into the corners, you know? Oh, so we've got 2 laps, maybe? The way that camera kind of, your head nods forward as you're on the brake, you know. I'd love to see some Dukes of Hazzard jumps. Over the crest, always a little bit dangerous as you come over the crest of the hill. Keeping it flat on the outside.
Okay,
Ooh.
you did it. You know how to drive. You win.
Yeah, see, I wish the rest of the game was just like chill like this. Like, let me drive to Memphis. Let me drive to. I don't even care if it's like auto-generated landscape. Just let me drive. Okay. Perfect. So you won the race, got 30. We're doing well for money. I was a bit skint on my first run, but so we're dropping off this parcel at Fort Smith, and then we've got this deal to do. I forgot where it was to now. It's to the left. Okay, dropped off the package. That's fine. $10, 34 quid. Okay, so we want to head to Oklahoma for that deal that we said we'd get there in 5 hours, didn't we? So let's hit the road. So like I said, if you go up into 70, 80, we've got 2 dots on the police now, bottom left-hand corner. So if you start speeding, you're going to get involved in police chase, which we should do one. We should do a police chase, really.
A man walking on the side of the road is dressed in a worn uniform. It's obvious he served in Vietnam and that he's been on the road for many days. When you propose a ride, he laughs. You made him this offer many times before, and will offer it many times in the future, he says, but he must refuse. He swore to walk this country far and wide, to find out if it was worth his boys' lives.
Wow. I'm just going to say Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. Okay, so we are heading to Oklahoma. Let's do some speeding. Of course, you do use more fuel if you start speeding. There's a street race ahead. We're down. We're always down for getting back in our car. Right, so we got Richard and Layla. Layla to beat. Oh, up a gear, up in the 4th. Sorry, forget that I got manual gears. We whip up on the inside of these two. You can see their brake lights, so they're... Why is he in the middle of the road? Oh, okay, that's the... Yeah, forgive me. Oh, he's hit that car. We're through. Where's this go? Detour. Up in the 4th. Oh, that's quite tight. A bit of a drift, maybe. I think because we've got the manual gears, we're able to use the engine braking quite a bit, which is quite nice. Yeah, we're flat out in 4.
Why is everyone so obsessed with you, Jackalope? You're not special. Just a scared kid.
Still holding down flat. We're still pumped to the floor. I think he might have had to get on the brakes slightly, just down a gear.
I bet I'm faster
Up
than
in the
you.
4th. That's first place, isn't it? Bit of a drift, maybe. It's quite quick, actually. It's on normal difficulty, so it's not on easy, but it's not on hard either, so... Oh, we need to take a right here. Whoa! Okay, down in the 1st, 2nd. Well, that got a bit rough, didn't it? Up on the inside. She's trying to run me out, actually. Gotta hold it flat. Let's run him out for a change.
It's a street race, not a destruction derby.
Ah, well, I think you found you bumped me and I'll bump you. God, I can't get the speed. Come on. Got 10% left of the track. Bit of double bass drum there on the old drums. Up on the inside.
Good skills. You earned those bucks.
Nice. Back it down, back it down.
When my papa was sad,
I'm skipping that radio because she's just horrible. So there you go. I think we're almost done. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of this run, which is really... It's good because I literally thought the first run was like half an hour. And I thought, oh geez, this is going to be... I'm going to have the game completed in a weekend. You won the race. Perfect. So we're back to this and we're heading to... we'll see if we can get the police chase. Let's see if we can run our speed up. Okay, we made it to Oklahoma in time. Now, we've got to head south now to come down to our final destination. So, of course, you can head left and go to Amarillo. I think I went to Amarillo in the Crew, actually. To anybody who's watching, I think road trips are coming back to the channel. I've already put a playlist back up on my channel. I think it'll be back on Sundays, especially with this game, maybe. But we need more road trip games, like proper. Come on, look how big America is, or even Europe. Just less road trip, man. It's the coolest thing. There's not enough games doing it. So we're gonna head south because we need to come south down to Dallas. So again, I fancy just trying to get into a police chase if I can. So the police, you can see the thing is getting quite hot.
man, just buy my painting.
No, I don't want to listen to you. You're rubbish. Can't stay just dropping in a like. Thanks, Keys. Gotta say, Keys, it's worth it. It's worth 15, 16, 17 quid. It's good fun. You know, if you watch this back, there's you know, it's a good crack. I've got to say.
You see a man outside the junkyard. He can't get up, so you help him out. He offers you some rice and beans, Nana's recipe. You eat, drink, and talk. Turns out he's a nomad, forever on the move, just like you. But then again, you two couldn't be more different. You're bound for a head-on collision with a wall. He's never in a hurry. That damned leg, he groans. Food you like? He despises. Whatever Naeem hates, you love. It's both bizarre and hilarious.
Okay, so you can see there that we're always going to meet these people. You see a man outside the junkyard, he can't get up, so you help him out. He offers you some rice and some beans. You eat, drink, and talk. Turns out he's a nomad, forever on the move, just like you. But then again, you two couldn't be more different. You're bound for a head-on collision. Now, I think I'm going to leave it there because we've had a good play. I think I've been playing for maybe an hour, and it's been really. I've got to say, I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm going to play it some more. I've got to run because of a phone call, but yeah, I think for 20 quid it's worth it. But that's it for me. I'm going to leave that on a cliffhanger. So we've met this nomad guy, and if you want to find out what happens next, then go check out the game. But that's it from me. Thank you for joining me on this cheeky little live stream on a Saturday morning. That's my phone call. I'll see you soon. Bye.